first place winner in the JIS Heritage Essay Competition is, drumroll please.
Oh yes, the winners of both the JIS Heritage Essay and Poster competitions will be announced on this edition of Jamaica Magazine. Don't touch that remote. Also in this half hour, a flashback to Champs 2014 as we count down to this year's staging of the event. We have a show chock full of information and excitement, and I'm Theodore Henry. Stay with me. I'll guide you through the details after these messages.
Join the fight. Quit smoking for life.
Good day, I'm Carrie Ann Smith, and this is your JIS News for Friday, March 20. The Agriculture and Fisheries Ministry has placed an immediate restriction on the importation of poultry and poultry products from North America. The decision is in the wake of reported outbreaks of the avian influenza, more commonly known as bird flu, in Asia, Africa, Europe, and North America. Restricted products include, but are not limited to, live birds and hatching eggs, egg yolks, and egg whites. Raw poultry meat, raw pet foods containing poultry and feathers or offal are also restricted. The Agriculture Ministry says these measures are to safeguard the country's poultry and public health. Portfolio Minister Derek Kelly says the ministry is working with the stakeholders such as the Jamaica Customs Agency and the Ministry of Health. The ministry will also be engaging backyard and small-scale poultry operators, egg farmers, pet bird owners, pet stores, and all other stakeholders to ensure full cooperation. In the meantime, farmers are being warned to avoid having their poultry come in contact with wild birds, including pigeons, by securing their poultry houses. Farmers should also ensure that feed and water are protected from contamination by these wild birds. Jamaica is currently free of the avian influenza or bird flu, but Minister Kelly says that with the National Emergency Animal Disease Committee in place, the country is prepared to handle any outbreaks of animal disease. He has also assured that there is no immediate food safety risk and the consumption of properly cooked poultry meat and poultry products remains safe. Financial analyst Ralston Hyman is praising government's economic reform program and says people on the ground have started to benefit. Mr. Hyman was speaking during JIS TV's Current Affairs program Issues and Answers. He said the nation's economic growth strategy was directly linked to the International Monetary Fund agreement. The financial analyst said the IMF agreement was also connected to the financial expenditure allocated to social protection programs such as the Program of Advancement through Health and Education.
Yes, if you don't pass the IMF test, you can't pass the people's test. And here's why. The IMF provides money for balance of payment support. In other words, the IMF provides money to help the country to pay its bills internationally. But an arrangement with the IMF also provides money from the World Bank, which lends money directly to the government of Jamaica to build schools, to build roads, to build hospitals, as well as money from the Inter-American Development Bank, which is used for policy-based loans. It also paves the way for grants from the European Union, which is used for all kinds of things, poverty reduction, crime fighting, and all of those things. So if you don't pass the IMF test, you don't get those funds.
Ralston Hyman's full-length interview can be seen this Sunday on this station during Jamaica Magazine. More Jamaicans will soon be able to receive training in the small business sector following the receipt of a grant from the Japanese Embassy. The $12 million grant was signed on Wednesday by the Japanese ambassador to Jamaica, Yasuo Takase, and CEO of the Council of Voluntary Social Services, Colette Campbell. Industry, Investment and Commerce State Minister Sharon Folks Abrahams explains how beneficial the project will be for small business persons.
Under this project, I understand there will be a fully equipped business training facility for entrepreneurs and small business persons to access business support and training through an interactive e-learning multimedia training platform to deliver face-to-face and online self-paced training modules in communities across the island.
Reset Caribbean Foundation will carry out the training exercises. The initiative is a product of the Grant Assistance for Grassroots Human Security Project being administered by the government of Japan. Since the program began in 1995, Japan has provided $740 million to support almost 90 projects across Jamaica. Opposition leader Andrew Holness has called for the passage of DNA legislation to be fast-tracked as part of measures to further arrest Jamaica's crime problem. Mr. Holness was making his contribution to the 2015-2016 budget debate in Parliament on Tuesday. He said the legislation should include provisions for the creation of a DNA database and the mandatory taking of DNA samples from persons accused upon arrest.
DNA evidence does not only convict criminals, but it serves to protect the innocent.
Governor General Sir Patrick Allen announced in the throne speech on February 19 that in 2015-2016, government would be taking legislation to Parliament to establish a national DNA database. The opposition leader, meanwhile, also urged implementation of an island-wide registration and identification system to help reduce instances where criminals mislead the police regarding their identity. And finally, several hoteliers and suppliers are calling government's second tourism linkages speed networking event a major success. The session was held at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel on Tuesday and was a follow-up to the larger inaugural speed networking event, which was held in Montego Bay on January 21. It connected local suppliers with hotel buyers, and Tourism Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil says work continues to ensure that the linkages are deepened.
The thing that I used to hear most was that the Jamaican producers, whether it was manufacturing or agriculture, couldn't get through the door, couldn't get to meet the person. So by the time manufacturers would meet the hoteliers, they had already done their contracts. Now what we're doing is before they're finished, we're putting everybody in contact with each other. And this gives great opportunity to Jamaicans.
The Speed Networking is an initiative of the Ministry's Tourism Linkages Council. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Carrie-Ann Smith. Thanks for watching.
Some marina, you know. Yeah?
Yeah, man, I have the pocket 6,000.
60,000.
Yeah.
How much I want?
Yeah, man, 2 days I want.
Yeah, man, the one that's so.
Grand,
Yeah, man. Same. Alright,
what one, cat?
you don't know, I sit downtown the other day there.
Oh.
All the brethren, them man, we buy and sell marina. One of them I sell a 6-pack for $1,000 and the next one I sell one for $200.
So where buy?
Buy 5 of them for $1,000. Think them can't rob me.
So Uncle Fancy is the same $1,000 you would spend to get the 6? Seriously?
Tell them again now, my math brains.
Math count.
Math count.
Sponsored by the Ministry of Education.
March 6 was a momentous occasion, a double celebration. We crowned the top participants in the JIS Heritage Essay and Poster competitions. Last week we gave you a sneak peek of the top participants, and this week we have the highlights of the actual ceremony. The winner is announced.
Their journey into the past started the summer of 2014 and ended here.
It's the 4th staging of the JIS Heritage Essay Competition.
Since that competition, the committee decided this year to add the poster competition.
We are here to celebrate and recognize the boldness, creativity, and sharpness of our children. Let's invite for them a round of applause.
I'm that star up in the sky, I'm that mountain peak up high.
94 students from 51 schools responded to the challenge to explore and find the most significant heritage site and to share their vision of freedom through artistic expression. 10 completed the mission successfully and came forward to claim their prizes.
Congratulations to our finalists. We are pleased that our students are making the link between our past and present as a nation and are seeking to grasp their place in our nation's future.
Sir Patrick might have passed the age eligible for entry, but as guest speaker for the ceremony, the Governor General was ready to submit his essay about one of Jamaica's most important but often overlooked heritage sites.
Do you think King's House qualifies? It was built in 1872. It was destroyed by the 1907 earthquake. It was rebuilt and commissioned into action 1911 and has remained since.
Sir Patrick also encouraged the future historians.
I hope that your participation in the important essay and poster competition has inspired you, young people, to make your mark and to make your own contribution to our country. I want you always to believe in yourselves. You have done well.
No aspect of the arts was missing from the awards ceremony. And the time had come to ease the anxiety of the participants. They were first presented with certificates for their outstanding contributions to the competition.
Christopher, would you like to smile for the camera? Yes? No? Okay, he still looks adorable. Orion said Port Royal to me fits that description as the best. Port Charles and the Giddy House are some of the pieces of its past that are still with us today. Congratulations, Orion.
Alia said, the most significant national heritage site is the National Heroes Park in Kingston. Taj said, why is Port Royal my most significant heritage site? Port Royal not only had a very exciting history, which several movie makers have used to make movies about Pirates of the Caribbean, but it still continues to be a very interesting place for Jamaicans and tourists to visit every year.
Jade said, my favorite national heritage site is not just one site, but a collection of them. This collection of sites is called the Emancipation Square in Spanish Town. Akelia said, as a child, we visit many heritage sites. I am fascinated by some and inspired by others.
Remarkable for creativity and use of language. Congratulations, Vivian. The most fabulous, fascinating, and significant site to me is centrally located in my parish. Was built by slaves using limestones and is the oldest building in Mandeville, the Mandeville Courthouse.
And then the poster category.
And in describing his poster, Javon says it's like the hands represent Jamaica and the breaking of the chain represents freedom.
He said, this poster shows how as a people we have pushed through our hardships.
My poster shows a lady reaching up to the sky with chains in the background and broken chains above her. The Jamaican map is also in the background.
This is Ryan's description of his poster. The poster was done with the use of the colors of the flag and depicts perfect freedom via the utilization of text and several images of people in a state of freedom.
He describes her poster with these words, my painting represents the bird flying away from all the captivity and burdens of the world.
And the moment came for the explorers to claim their bounty.
Let us announce the third place winner in this year's essay competition, Akelia Plummer. Now you can download the JIS app on that phone, Akelia. Second place winner in this year's essay competition goes to a young man from the Yalis Primary School, Mr. Michael Johnson.
The first place winner in the JIS Heritage Essay Competition is, drumroll please, Orion Isaacs from Jesse Ripple Primary.
He'll also receive $15,000 from the NCB Foundation. Mr. Lord Richardson will make that presentation. He'll also receive a weekend for 4 to FDR Resorts. Yes.
And now, the winners of the JIS inaugural Heritage Poster Competition.
Third place winner, of course, is Giovanni Robinson.
The second place winner for the JIS Heritage Poster Competition is Ryan Scott from Wolmer's High. So the first place winner of the JIS Poster Competition is, and this time we have a fanfare of trumpets.
Gervais Mackenzie.
And the winners? Well, they were as happy as can be.
It feels wonderful to be third place because I know that all my hard work is paid off.
I'm so happy that I came second place because I put a lot of work in that essay.
I feel like a real champion.
I wasn't expecting to win or to come third, but I'm very excited.
I had already applied for the Edna Manley College of the Arts and really elated to know that it is also a part of the awards that I have been given. I'm really happy. I'm thankful to the JIS for what they have done for me.
It's like undescribable. I'm just really happy right now. I had a feeling I was going to win, but this just kind of confirms it. It's just lovely right now.
The sponsors were equally pleased with the results of both competitions.
This type of competition, both your essay and your poster, I think really will help to promote the preservation of the heritage sites.
The depictions were awesome. And if at that tender age they can be so conscious of what freedom is all about, then I think things are looking bright for tomorrow.
I wish everybody could have seen what happened here today, the entries and the youngsters, and just how they express themselves and how they've connected so well with our heritage.
One of the winners today got an award to attend a graphics program at Karamat during the summer. And so we see a competition like this helping us to recognize talent.
When I came and I saw the recipients and I saw the work, especially from the video presentation, wonderful, wonderful.
Kudos to JIS for putting on this competition.
Great talent exists, great skills, and we want to implore them to continue doing well. Good job by the JIS.
Look out for the competition in 2015.
Our essay competition entrants are being asked to write on the topic, "My life as my favorite national hero." The poster competition will focus on a moment in the life of a Jamaican hero.
So start researching and putting the pieces of the puzzle together. We look forward to see your work. You could be the next winner.
Did you know climate change is decreasing the quality and quantity of water?
Climate change is expected to affect all aspects of food security, especially in the tropical region of which we are a part.
Climate change-related hazards such as prolonged droughts, more severe storms, and the overall irregularity of rainfall. These climatic stressors have resulted a reduction of water in our rivers and watersheds.
Youth, we are depending on you to spread the message of climate change and its impacts. Be a climate change agent in your home, school, or community. With climate change, we must change.
We have some upcoming Olympians that will be blazing the track next week at the annual Boys and Girls Championship. Are you feeling the champs fever? Well, you should. And just in case you're not, after this next feature, you'll be surely diagnosed with hypopyrexia of the track and field variety. We'll turn back the hands of time and relive Champs 2014.
At least 20 records broken, future greats in motion. Champs 2014 in one word, awesome. And today on School Zone, we're celebrating with the winning teams, Calabar High School and of course Edwin Allen High School. This is one episode of School Zone that you can't miss.
This is Rawala, and we bleed green and black.
From the very first event to the celebrations that followed, Champs 2014 did not disappoint. Spectators got their money's worth and star athletes got a chance to shine. It was
amazing, fantastic,
intense, awesome, awesome, awesome.
Well, it's a very great feeling now that we lost last year and we came back hungry for the victory and we got it.
It feels really great and I'm very happy for this victory. I've worked very hard and I also want to thank God.
It's a tremendous feeling. I am very excited for my team. Preparation was rigorous, but in the end it paid off.
I feel great about this year. Come here well focused when
our first athlete given the point, we said never say die. So I feel wonderful that my last year I win boys champ and get a record to my name. So I feel wonderful about it.
And a wonderful performance it was. Javon Francis, aka Donkey Man, took the 400 meters Class 1 boys in 45 seconds flat, obliterating Usain Bolt's record of 45.35 seconds set back in 2003, while he was a student at William Knibb High. That was only one of the 23 records broken after 5 days of championships, which featured 215 schools in total. Oh yes, the ISA Boys and Girl Championships was blazing, and School Zone thoroughly enjoyed the celebrations with the winning schools, the Green and Black Men from Red Hills Road in St. Andrew. Calabar secured their 24th hold on the title with 305 points. And it was the blue and white clad ladies from Edwin Allen in Clarendon who took the girls' title with 337.5 points, their second win in 3 years. But the celebrations didn't end Saturday night.
Here they come! Here they come! Here they come! Led by Captain, ladies and gentlemen, the championship team, Calabar High School. Come on, let's welcome them on stage. Let's welcome the champions on stage. Calabar High School, 61 Red Hills Road. These are the young men who made us so proud. These are the young men who gave it all at the National Stadium. The trophy, the Multi-Mageddon trophy, will live at 61 Red Hills Road.
It was nerve-wracking. It was a hard battle fought, and we really came together as a team. It was very emotional. I cried a lot.
I stand before you today, proud as a captain, as I've led the team to the first three-peat in over a decade. This champs, as you can see, for all of us, is emotional. For me, it's my last year here. And what better way to leave than on a high? We went out there. We've been through a lot the whole season. But at the end of the day, if you put God first, it can't be last. This man beside me is indeed a legend. Someday, he'll be one of the greatest. Someday. As long as he continues the path he's on, he will be. And you know what's common? The common thing here? All these men are Calabar men. He promised us he wouldn't cry, but he can't help the emotions right now. The pain I feel you'll never know. Emotions that I never show. I'm on a lonely road, but I've walked this lonely road before. I'm a Calabar soldier till my life is over, till my heart can't beat no more. I'm a Calabar soldier till my life is over, till my heart can't beat no more. The war is not for the faint of heart. From the start. Blood them. Ever so powerful, ever so strong. One name, one love. Calabar is one. Never say die. Never say die. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1.
Quite an exciting feeling, quite exhilarating. Well, we have been following all the basic principles of coaching, all the basic principles of the sport, and we have been managing our resources.
I'm exceptionally proud this year because it had been such a challenge. We asked the boys to step up and they delivered.
And over in the hills of Clarendon in Frankfield, there was even more excitement with a motorcade held in honor of the winning girls team from Edwin Allen, which is celebrating its 50th anniversary.
Now, I think this is a great moment in our history, and we have to celebrate with pride and in style. First, I must say congratulations to the girls and the boys. They have done us very proud, and we are very, very happy for them. Well, I'm very excited, especially, what we undergo last year in terms of the defeat that we suffered. And we quickly returned to the drawing board to ensure that we put things in place, putting all the corrective measures of what caused us last year defeat, and start our preparation.
Edwin Allen High. Edwin Allen High. You have come of age. You have now matured. And you are living a dream. Our initial name was Frankfield High School Comprehensive. You have now lived out the comprehensive because we beat them in academics, we beat them in sports, we beat them at everything that comes. So you have comprehensively beat all of Jamaica, and now you are champion.
The excitement spilled over into the streets, and residents from the community joined in the celebrations.
Very happy because them is the winner.
Hard work, without hard work, you can't success. And right now I've seen hard work showing, and I pray that you continue to do more hard work. And we all will be supporting you.
Similar sentiments were expressed by the Minister with Responsibility for Sport, Natalie Nita Headley, who pledged the government's continued support for the development of student athletes.
We want to ensure that there's going to be sustainability. And so as a government, we have passed the National Sports Policy here for Jamaica, which will guide the development of sports going forward for the next 10 years.
And if their dreams and aspirations are anything to go by, the young athletes will continue to bring glory to their schools and their country.
In couple years' time, see myself on the podium, the Olympic, get the gold medal for Jamaica for 400 meter. To bring back the 400 meter gold medal in Jamaica, you know that it's a long decade we don't get a 400 meter gold medal in Jamaica, so I'm gonna work hard to that.
Look out for Tariq Wilson because I'm training hard right now, and I'll be continuing to train hard. I see myself representing Jamaica and future Olympian, and someday I'll be the fastest man in the world.
Winning takes hard work, commitment, and dedication. And that's what the Calabar High School team and the Edwin Allen High School team certainly possess. For another exciting episode of School Zone, I'm Tamara McKeel.
Like the line, Jamaica of the fastest man in
We've come to the end of Jamaica Magazine for this Friday. Thanks for spending time with us. Catch us again tomorrow on this station, and if you can't wait that long, catch us at your leisure on the internet, jis.gov.jm, or YouTube channel, or on any of our other social media platforms. I'm Theodore Henry, and this has been Jamaica Magazine. Have a great weekend.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.